careful though we don't spill any. Alright. I've got it filled just above the upper. It's got a slight tilt, so I gotta be careful I don't spill some out. We're going to be sucking a lot through it, so I just started a little bit too high. It's okay, we'll be sucking that out. Still got our vac hooked up to the rear. Take our 5/16 and go ahead and crack open the nipple. A little bit of a tight fit with this exhaust pipe, but it can be done. Just needed about quarter to a half turn opens all you need. And then let's just start sucking some fluid through. Let's see what we get. Right. Getting a lot of suction, a lot of vacuum. That's really something you don't need. Let's try opening it. If that happens, open this up some more. It's such a tight space, all that work I was just doing, you'd think I'd done back the thing all the way out, but that's not what happened. It took me that much just to get about another quarter turn on it. So let's try it now. Alright, we're starting to see some clean fluid. There it is. We gotta watch it. We're getting a little low there. Let's go ahead and put more fluid in. Top off that fluid up top here. Alright, and we've got a good flow in there. We know we got fluid in the lines. That does not in any way make this stuff. Now, I know a lot of guys will just use this and they hope for a steady stream. We were not getting that. I don't think that. I think that's just not the best way to do it. I think the best way to do it would actually be use a bleeder bag to get the best bleed. I don't have a bleeder bag, but you know, when you just take this little part off, it makes a perfect bleeder bag right there. And we got this bleed nipple closed back off, and we're going to take and add some more fluid. Top that off. And now what we're going to do is what's called a shot together. It's really a tight area to work in. What you're going to do is just give this a few pumps. And open that. And it's ever so slowly coming out. It's going to be difficult because of this tight area. See if we can do it. Here's how you do it. You give this about 3 pumps. 1, 2, 3, and hold down. While you're holding down, crack open that about a quarter of a turn. You're going to see all that come out. Alright. And then that's going to give under you. When it gets to the bottom, keep it down and close this up. Now again, come up here, hit this 1, 2, 3. You're going to keep pressure on it. Open this just gradually. Let it open. You're going to feel that give under you. Keep it down. Then close this. Now, I set up the camera. I want you to be able to watch this tube right here and see what I'm watching for. What you're looking for right now, it looks pretty clean. What you're looking for is air bubbles. And let's set our wrench again right there. I'll try to keep my fingers out of the way, but We're going to hit it again here. 1, 2, 3. I'm keeping pressure on it. I'm going to open it up. You can see, look at them air bubbles. That's what you want to get out of there. So what we're going to do, 2, 3, open, more air bubbles. 1, 2, 3, more air bubbles. 1, 2, 3. You're just going to keep doing this. I've got it zoomed in, so I'm sure that's annoying, but you can kind of see if the light will focus in on it a little bit. There we go. You know, we're getting a little bit low. Always make sure that this does not run dry. Do not let that run dry. If you do, you're going to suck air in and you're starting over from square one. Sorry, that got a little out of focus, but just make sure that never gets dry. So anyway, just keep repeating this process. You're going to keep repeating it. Keep that full. Keep repeating this process until there are no air bubbles coming out of there. And start to clean up a little. You can feel if there was all air in there, this thing would just drop right to the bottom. You wouldn't have any tension, but I've got pretty good tension on there. But I'm still getting some air bubbles. We don't want those air bubbles. Again, I'm going to try to keep my hand out of the way so you can see in there. Pretty much done. I'm going to hit this 1, 2, 3, pressure on. A few little air bubbles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. That one looked pretty clear. Right. Now that we have the brake fluid in the lines, there's no air bubbles. Now we can go ahead and fill up the reservoir where we want it. Now there's the upper, lower levels. You don't want to take this all the way to the upper. I'm not really sure what happens, but apparently it can cause problems within the braking system if it's too full. So we're going to take it to just below the upper line. Because this is laying around kind of loose, you know, it's just the stiffness of this hose that's holding it in place. Take your hand to hold it level, and we got it about where we want it. So we got to put our parts back the way they came out. Rubber part first, plastic part next, and camera. Get all that together. Put our screws back in. Let's tighten it down. Next thing we can do is go ahead and we're going to have to work this back the way we found it. It's tightened up so we ain't got to worry about the fluid leaking out. Let's bring that on back around. There we go. Come around to the other side and make it easier for everybody to see what's going on. And we're just going to stick a bolt back in there. Get it to start. Let's take our 5/16 socket. There's nothing really holding that in a level position. So once we get it pretty much close to snug, I'll take, just kind of get it, make sure it looks level, and then we're going to snug it down. You don't have to snug it down much. As long as that ain't moving around, you're okay. Alright, here at the back end, first thing we're going to do is kind of just take this rag away and clean up if you see anything that's spilled even before we take this hose off. Then let's go ahead and pop that hose off. See, a little bit's going to want to leak out on you. There'll be a torque specification for this. I'll try to look it up. If I can find it, I'll put it there at the bottom of the screen for you. But just good and snug. Now, it was already closed when we got done, but we're just going to make sure it's snug down real good, and that's all it takes. You know, I remember the front ones were like 4.5, 5.5 foot-pounds of torque, which isn't very much at all. We're just going to get this snug down real good, get in here, get all this whole brake fluid up, get it cleaned up real good. Alright, put the dust cover on. Now we got to clean up our tools. It's got to be the most important thing of any job you do, is to double check your work and make sure you did it right. The other day I had my an oil change done on my truck. I didn't have time to do it myself, and I took it somewhere, and when I got the truck back, 2 dash lights came on, and it started scrolling these messages about my traction control was messed up and all this other stuff. And what had happened was the guy that changed the oil, for whatever reason, felt it necessary to disconnect a wiring harness that went to the air breather. It's like, this is going to be good. And one thing about it, especially when you're dealing with something like brakes, find out in your driveway if you've made a mistake. Don't get this thing out on I-75 or whatever interstate is next to you. Don't get out on the interstate, start running the speed you probably shouldn't be anyway, and then find out your brakes were screwed up. So find out these problems in your driveway. Okay, so that's it. Got our rear brake job done, and we checked out the work, make sure we did a good job on it, and it's ready to ride again. Just again, you know, I'll post up here after I find out what it is. I think it's every 2 years. I'm not sure. You're supposed to change your brake fluid. This has more than that on it. But now we got fresh brake fluid from the other day, and we got fresh brake fluid now in the rear. And everything checks out, so we're good to go. Again, this is only my second video on doing repairs, so please comment below. Let me know what you thought about it. Give me some comments, things for me to address. As far as repairs, I do not only repair things that go wrong with the bike. And I gotta say, Suzuki's are good bikes, so there ain't going to be too much repairs done. It's kind of more of a maintenance issue that I take care of. But as far as the way I do my videos and that kind of thing, let me know what you think about that, because you guys are the ones watching it, and I want to get this out there to you guys, so just give me some feedback on that. But hey, like I said, I think I'm going to go with Dave's Garage as the name of what I do. So just I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.